Welcome to One Person Fiasco, where I am going to do a one person fiasco to practice my characterization. And we're going to be playing the News Channel 6, 3 characters, and randomized. So we've got where the news breaks, we're there to fix it. Times are tough in Action 6 News. We're already placed in an already small market and losing ground all the time. It's not like much newsworthy stuff happens in this crappy little town anyway, and those bastards over at Action News 11 always seem to be one step ahead of us. With advertising revenue drying up and people turning more and more to that blasted internet, sometimes you've got to get a little creative in reporting the news. In Action News 6, team could be from any small city around the United States, or indeed the world. Why United States? Filled with people who desperately seek notoriety, fame, and, just occasionally, a better world. So we have 3 characters. The first character, we have 3 characters. I've got 5 voices I can be working with, and we are going to play around with that. So the first relationship, the player 1 has a relationship with someone who is up to no good. Relationships, up to no good. Moonlighting as thieves. A need to get laid constantly. Okay. Both of them have that need. Someone else is up to no good, also shooting an art film after hours using the station's equipment. Have a location off air in the big anchorman's dressing room. Okay. And the third relationship is up to no good. They're all up to no good. Everyone is up to no good. Robbing the station blind together. So the person who's robbing the station blind is also got a need to get, is also a thief. They're all robbing the station. Yes. Is that good? We'll find out. Object, where's the warning label? Tainted cookies sent to the station by a disgruntled viewer. That's our object. Okay, so player 1, someone who's got this need to get laid constantly, who's also a thief. Let's just pick a random name that we can decide. Yeah, we can understand. We can pick a random name. Florentino Combs. That's her name. She's player 1. But I haven't really got. What's my Florentino? Maybe that voice, or hello, it's nice to meet you. Yes, maybe that's it. Florentino comes. She is the fish voice. Fish voice. That is the voice the way that I talk about it. Yes, Florentino comes. So next person, next person 2. So she's moonlighting as thieves with player 2. So what is player 2? Is Taylor de la Cruz. Taylor's could be they. Player 1, player 2, player 2, fish. Player 2 is Taylor de la Cruz. Yeah, so she's a thief. Taylor, let's make it a boy, a man's voice. I've got more voices for that. Yeah, we're gonna be. Maybe the Thank You Very Much, yeah, kind of Elvis-y, sort of just a schmoozer, you know. I'm a smooth shooter. I can really shoot the breeze, shoot the breeze, talk the way all the way through. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And there's player 2. Yeah, they are Taylor de la Cruz. I am Taylor de la Cruz, and I've got myself a good gig here in the police. I will introduce the characters in a second, once we've got them all together. And then, yeah, also, I'm shooting an art house film after hours, using the station's equipment, yeah. And the third player is... need a man's name, really. Just for the number of voices, I've got Ivan Brady. Ivan Brady is, of course, a American... New York, kind of slightly effeminate, but he gets stuff done. I'm just writing this down so I remember. I'm Brady, player 3, and he is the B. His voice is the B. So he's both robbing the station blind with Florentino Cruz. Florentino Coombs is robbing the station blind from 2 sides. I'm moonlighting as thieves. I have a professional thieving business, yes, with this guy. Yeah, I'm a player with Taylor de la Cruz, Florentino Coombs. I'm Florentino Coombs. I'm the news anchor, one of the news anchors that's. Oh no, that's the wrong voice. I'm the news anchor. I'm going to get the voice down. I'm the news anchor, and I have been worked all my way to the top of this news station. I am getting myself into good places, but the pay is not so good. The pay is not so good, so I have decided to start moonlighting as a thief, and I'm quite good at it. I can thieve a television through a window without even opening the window. It's quite good. Yeah, that's something I can do. Oh dear, I need to do that. That's what you are. I don't want to get it too close to the other voice. Maybe we give her a different accent. Maybe she's Irish. A bit. You get Florentino Coombs. I'm gonna do that. Yes, and I'm high up in the station. And I'm moonlighting as a thief, and I'm very good at it. You see, very good at it. Very good indeed. I can steal anything you look at. And I also have a very high sex drive, but we don't talk about that very much. I just go out and I just get myself into people's houses, and then I seduce them. And because I'm a member of the television, they go, "Oh, you're a celebrity," and they let me both steal things from their house and steal their partners, which is very good. And we got Taylor to the Cruise. Yeah, I'm Taylor to the Cruise, and I'm shooting an art film. I'm one of the cinematographers. You don't call it a cinematographer when it's in the news, but I think I think cinematography is really good for me, and I would like to be the best cinematographer in the world. So I am shooting an art house film and trying to make the art house of the news be the focus. But the problem is that they don't like this. They only want me to use my skills for shooting the news, which is boring. So I make myself I steal this equipment at night to make art house films of late night alleyways and cats. I just take videos of cats running through the alleys, and I believe this is going to be my opus maximus. If I could just work the equipment properly. I need someone to narrate, and I'm trying to get what's the other one? Ivan. I'm trying to get Ivan to. He's a big shot reporter. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to narrate because his voice. It's so clear, and people love him when he delivers. He's a new news anchor. And my name is Ivan, and Ivan Brady, and I'm the one that reads the news at the end of the day that is light. I give people hope. That's what I think. I give people hope, and they go home and they think, well, the world isn't a bad place, But I'm a fraudster. I'm not going to say against that. I'm a fraudster. I am robbing the station blind. Me and Florentino. We are just, we're doing great. We're really, really doing great. I'm going to write down that Florentino is Irish. Otherwise, I am going to forget. Yeah, there we go. So that's good. That is our main characters. And we're going to start off with... Well, I don't know what we'll start off with. We're going to start off with a scene. And we're going to start off with... they're going to be 1-minute scenes. And, yeah. So, it's late night. We have opened the TV station for the day. The activities of the day have passed. And now all of the lights have been switched off. In a normal television station, this would be where most of the activity ends. People wouldn't come to work. one or two people just covering the late night news coming in. But in this station, this is when the real activity begins. Nobody knows that other people come in to the station at night, but different people at different times in different spaces are each working on their own little tricks. First, we have the game of Florentino Coombs, who's Irish, if you remember. She's Irish and she's quite direct. So cut to my office. I'm in my office. And I have a hankering. I have a hankering for two things. I am a hankering for both sex and for stealing. I haven't stolen anything for 3 days and I'm starting to get itchy. You know, I have a real need to steal something. I stole a paperclip from one of the offices. It was being used and I knew that they were going to pick up the paper and it was all going to fall around. But I wasn't there to see it and it wasn't a big enough crime, you see. So I decide I'm going to go out into the streets of the city and I am going to steal a cat. I believe a cat is something that really would put a notch on my stealing agenda. I've got a bucket list, if you like, of things I would like to steal. So off I go out into the street on my own, looking, not just for any alley cat. I am going to find a prized cat that I can find in someone's window. So, how does this go for Florentino Coombs? There's a possibility. She seems sort of... Is it likely she finds a cat? 50-50? We find that... Yes! She finds a cat. So off I go, creeping the streets at night. I don't need to creep the streets, you understand. I just don't need to, but I do, because I feel like that makes me feel like a real thief, you know. And I report on thieves all day, but I go out and I walk through the posh district, the district with money, you see. And there, on a windowsill, looking out into the street beyond, there is this cat, a wonderful cat with much fur, white fur and big blue eyes, and a gold chain around its neck with the name Fluffy. So I walk up and I see Fluffy and I try and I use my skills to break open the window and grab the cat and then put the window all back again, as is my speciality, and I run off with the cat in the night. That's my scene as Florentino. Just got some positive. Next scene, Taylor de la Cruz. Yeah, so the scene is finished and it's nighttime and it's time for me to go and make my film. You see, I'm going to make my film, but it's a night where I need a voice. I need Ivan Brady. Ivan Brady is the voice that I want for my documentary. I want him to stand over my shoulder as I take videos of cats in the street. And so I go to Ivan's office. And I hope against all hope that Ivan is there. Knock, knock, knock. And then I think, no, I'm not going to say knock, knock, knock. I'm actually going to knock the door. Oh, look there. And Ivan actually responds, yeah. What does Ivan sound like? Fuck. Hello, I'm in this office. He always talks like this, as if he was narrating something. I'm in the office. Just come in. I'm not doing anything untoward. I say, putting something away in my drawer. He says, putting away something in his drawer. Yeah, come in. Hi, Ivan. I was just wondering if you could help me by narrating my film this evening of Cats in the Alley. Does it work? Is it something that he's going to allow him to do? So Ivan's clearly got something that he is wanting to hide. Yeah. maybe tainted cookies. Never know. That was one of the objects. So it's maybe slightly unlikely that it works, but is it going to work? Dun dun dun! Extreme no! Ooh, okay, so we've got a minute for that. No, I'm afraid I just can't spend the time with you this evening. I've got something I'm taking care of, and I just really your vibe, your aura this evening is really against what I need creatively this evening. So could you just leave? And I have a little hope for you, a little thing. Please leave and don't ask me about your project ever again, okay? I do not want to narrate your project for cats. It's not something that interests me. I'm going to get his name, his voice again. Oh no, I am shocked. I am over more than shocked. I don't know how to take this. I'm gonna go outside and make some films. Yeah, so he leaves. That was a negative outcome for Taylor. Next, it's the scene of Ivan Brady. Flashback. Here I am. Ivan Brady is in the mailroom. He isn't usually in the mailroom. He's gone to the mailroom because he fancies one of the sorters. Sorter is called Dick. It's called Dick Dastardly, which I think is a cartoon character. Dick Dastardly. He's gone down there to try and chat him up, and he sees a very nice box. We shall find this out. Yeah, hi Dick. How's it going? It's 8 o'clock in the morning today, I just wondered if you might want to go for a drink this evening with me. Oh look, a box. That's very interesting. Dick. Okay. Dick. Sure. Yes. Okay. Maybe. Or do I want to go for a drink? I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. Does Dick Dastardly? Does he want to go for a drink? So it's 50-50 chance that he might. Let's give a thing. Yes, he wants to go for a drink, so we'll give him a positive outcome. Oh yes, that would be lovely. I have not had a drink for many days in this company of someone in this TV station. Oh, well, that seems a shame. Maybe we could go, I don't know, 9 o'clock this evening. That's when I usually finish work. We work late here, as you know, in the station. Yes, okay. I get off here at 5, but I could just go and get drunk in the local tavern, and you can come and meet me there, so that I'm not there all alone. Oh, poor you. Poor you. I think it's a shame that you don't have friends here. I'd really like to spend more time with you. Right, whatever. See you at 9. Great. See you at 9. This box here for Florentino. Is this for Florentino? It says, do you want me to take it up for her? Sure, I'll take it up for her. And I take it, Dick takes, sorry, not Dick, Taylor. No, he's Ivan. This one's Ivan, player 3. Ivan takes the box back to his office. Yes. And I will stop and restart the video. So we're now on to the next stream of scenes. That's the word for them. We've got the stream of scenes, and we have got Florentino Coombs, who is currently with a cat. She's just currently gone out and stolen a cat. So she is gonna. What's she gonna do with a cat? Are there any things we're missing? She needs to get laid, of course. Yeah. Florentino's seen. She's now flash forward. Or a flash forward. Back to the present moment. That was a flashback back to the present moment. And she has taken her cat, and she now needs to know what to do with it. And she also wants to get laid as well. Two needs. Aye, so, right. Oh no, what's her voice like? She's not Scottish. To be sure. No, she's, yeah, right. So I've got my cat, right. I've got my cat, and now I feel sated. You know, I feel sated in terms of my stealing, but I really need to go and find a man, you know, or a woman. I don't mind really. I've got to go and find one in a local place, but I got this cat here, and the cat's not very happy. Yeah, the cat's like just clawing at her arm. Was this a good idea? She wonders. I gotta go and find myself a bar so I can chat someone up. But it's got to be a cat-friendly bar. So she goes through the suburbs. She's in the sort of posh part in the suburbs. There's not many bars in the suburbs, but she finds a bar. And she wants to go in. And what we're going to find out is it a cat-friendly bar? It's very unlikely that it is a cat-friendly bar. It's not no way. There are dog-friendly bars. Why not cats? But very unlikely. Does she get the cat? No, she's not going to cat. She gets a negative outcome. Excuse me, could I just come into your bar with my cat? It's a very well trained cat. Cat's like, he'll calm down once he's had a Baileys, you know. But he's really got to. You really got to let him in, because I see you've got some really nice looking people around here. And I'd love to chat some of them up. And the proprietor. No, sorry, don't let cats in here. We're a dog-friendly bar, but we do not let cats in here. It's just our policy. Dogs and incubators, that is the only thing. It's a very strange voice you've got there. Well, it's the only one I've got left. Right, okay, damn. So off she has to go into the night to try and sate her need for sex in other ways, or get rid of this cat. Who knows? So the next one is Taylor. Now Taylor himself, he's gone out into the streets to shoot some cats to feel better that Ivan has turned him down. So there he is. He's now next to the canal, which is where a lot of the cats, they hang around. And he's creeping up with his camera on one of the big cats, the boss cat, the mob cat. He wants to do a documentary of the mob cat. He started 3 weeks ago. Flashback 3 weeks ago. Here he is going out. I'm going out in the daytime, just on Saturday, looking for cats. And there, in the corner of the park, there is the biggest cat I've ever seen, wearing a beret and a large cigar. And I'm like, whoa, that's a big cat. Flash forward. Here I am, in the night, filming the mob cat. And this is a deal that is gonna make the cat world blow up, I believe. Him and the other rival cat cat, rival cat, gang cat. I'm gonna shoot them having a fight, 'cause that's what cats do. Do I manage to do it in a sneaky way? Does Taylor manage to do that in a sneaky way? Let's find out. So is it likely that the cats are going to notice him? I mean, it's sort of, is it 50-50? Yeah, let's say 50-50. So he could be well good at hiding. He's been doing it for some weeks. And yes, he manages to film the cats. Positive. Film the cats having their fight. So there I am. And I have to narrate this myself. I'm lying behind a bush with my televideo lens and taking the video of the cats having a fight. First, the mob boss cat comes up and he shows his dominance by puffing on his cigar and standing up on his hind legs, which makes him a little bit off balance, so he goes back onto four legs again, because that's how cats are supposed to be. And then the other cat, a mangy ginger cat with wild eyes, comes up to the plate. And he's picking his teeth with a bone off a mouse that he killed. And so the cats begin. And after much fighting and much dust is thrown up, a clear winner comes out. The mob cat wins again. And I've got it on video. This will be my opus maximus. This video. Cool. So that's that scene. And then we have one more scene before the tilt. So the one scene before the tilt is Ivan. Ivan is going. Well, he's asked out Dick Dastardly. He's also got a box. So we're going to go to his office again. Back to his office. Yeah. So here I am. I have intercepted this box for Florentino Combs, and we're thieves. We both thief things together. Small office supplies, most commonly. It's a game, you know. I steal a stapler here. She steals a lever arch file there. But I'm going to steal this from her. Because why does she get some sort of fan mail? Why would she get some fan mail? I've never got a fan mail. So I open it. And I mean, I'm newer than her, sure. I just started as an anchor some years ago. Maybe a year ago. And she's been going for decades. But I'm going to open this present. And there, beneath the wrapping, there is a wonderful box of cookies. Cookies of all different types. But there is also a note. And the note says, as unbeknownst to Ivan yet, the note says, "I hate you, eat these cookies, you'll die." Which is not a very clever thing to write if you're a disgruntled viewer. But I guess they've done it for their own reasons. So the question is, does Ivan notice the note, or does he eat the cookies? If he opens the note, it goes well for him, and if it doesn't eat the cookies. So it's just, I think I'm going to give it a 50-50 chance that he is going to eat the note. He's going to eat the note. He's going to read the note. He's going to read the note. Yes, he reads the note. So I see this note, and I say, I think in the circumstances, they say these are poison cookies. I hate you. I think I'm not going to eat one of these cookies. It makes a lot of sense for me not to eat a cookie at this point. So I'm going to leave that there. But it could be useful. It could be useful to have some poison cookies. I'll put them in my drawer. I'm going to put them in my drawer. This is the point at which Taylor de la Cruz comes in the door there. So that was what he was kind of hiding away at that point, hiding into his desk. These cookies that he found, that we saw earlier. So that went positively for Ivan Brady. And now we are at the tilt. Welcome to the tilt. The tilt is going to be, so we're going to have to do some sort of things here. So, Ivan Brady. Florentino Coombs has got a one negative, one red. One red. Taylor the Cruise has got 1 red as well. And drop that on the floor. Not so easy with the brace on. 7 positive for Ivan Brady. There we go. So it's good things going well for Ivan Brady. And we're gonna just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do a random 4 roll. 1d4. Yeah, a random 4 roll to say which one that is. So it's 2. 1, 2. So our tilt will be someone, the positive one, someone stumbles in at the wrong moment. There we are. And our tilt for negative will be, excuse me, flip a coin, 1d2. Uh, 1d2. Yeah. 1d2, so it's going to be 1 or 2. It's going to be 1. So, tragedy, death, right on time. Very nice. So those are our tilt factors. And let's go into the next scene. So our next scene is death right at the nice time, or innocence. Somebody stumbles in at just the wrong moment. So we've got Florentino Combs, and she is. I'm not sure where she is, so I'm going to roll dice to give myself a bit of an idea. She's got a question mark. There we go. Yes. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. So I'm out in. Oh no, I'm not this one. I'm out in the street. And I'm just walking around with this cat because I feel like I could just let the cat go. But I kind of want to know something about it, because as a reporter, I suddenly think, well, this is a cat with a gold necklace, you see, and around its necklace, on the back of the thing, it has a clue. Yeah, it's a clue. Well, I call it a clue. Everything could be a clue. And look at it, and it says, "Beware of the Ides of March." And I think this is a strange thing to put in the cat. So I decide, my questioning mind, it says, no, I'm going to go back. This is not an Irish accent. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go into the house of the 33 and third. I'm going to go back in the house of the cat, because I'm now interested. Why would the cat have Ides of March written on it? Also, this cat is really annoying. So I go back to the place that I stole the cat, and I try to sneak in. So that I can go around their house, and this is really bad. This accent is slipping. I'm going to go in the house, and I'm going to snoop around. Do I manage to do that without getting caught? And I think it's quite unlikely. So it's quite unlikely that I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's probably unlikely. Let's just say it's unlikely, because she's kind of likely. She's quite good at breaking anything. Oh, it's an extreme no. So here I am. No, that's Scottish. So here I am. I've got the cat, and I've gone into the house. I've broken in, but the cat, it runs away because it knows where it is, and it's in its house. I should have left it outside, but I didn't think well, so I broke into these people's house to find some clues about why they would say the Ides of March, beware the Ides of March on their cat's collar, and the cat runs away and knocks over the television and the mirrors, and I'm like, no, this is no good. I'm going to be trapped. So what am I going to do? So I just sort of stand there in the middle of the living room, and it's completely, it's terrible. I'm rabbit in the headlight moment, you know. So I just stop, and the people upstairs, they hear me. So that is a negative outcome for my friend here. So Taylor, I better go back to my setup. Taylor the Cruise. So Taylor the Cruise, he's out. he's filmed the cats, and okay, yeah. So I'm gonna find my way back to the station, I think. But as I'm doing this, I notice, and I start filming again. The cat, the big boss cat, is making his way into the suburbs. And I think, hey, this film, this documentary, it could be the most interesting if I keep following the mob boss cat. And there the mob boss cat is making his way into the suburbs. He's making his way to a house. And I think, hey, this house could be the most interesting place to go. So I follow. And I need an idea here. I'm running out of ideas. So we're just going to put the dice again. A key. And the mob boss, under its hand, it takes out a key. And it opens the back door of a suburb house. Strange. I've never seen a cat open the door before. And I go. And I follow it. Now the question is, has the cat left the door open? I think it's quite likely that the cat has left the door open and I can get in. Is it very likely? I mean, it's a cat who can open the door. It's probably done this before. Is it likely? It is likely. So, no. The cat does not enter the door. So here I am, stuck in the back porch of this house. And it does not go well. I can't get in. So I just go and I take my camera and I put it up against the window. And I cannot see anything inside. So I just stay there for a while, looking in. And then end scene. So that was negative. Oh dear, death right on time. Didn't include that. Yeah, someone stumbles in at the wrong moment. And just as I'm doing that, the owner of the house, see, I didn't have this thought. The owner of the house, they come in and they see me. And they just stand there looking at me. Angry. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to go Ivan Brady. So Ivan Brady has got his... Well, we don't know where he is. Cool. So, I'm going out for my drink. Fast forward to my drink with Dick Dastardly. And I think it's going well. Here I am, I've sat with him across and we're making light chit-chat. So, what do you do in your spare time, Dick?
Well, I just sort of go to work, and then I come home, and then I go to work, and then I come home.
That's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. You're a very interesting man. I've never met an interesting man such as interesting as you.
Yeah, this is a problem. Yeah, I'm. Thank you. I'm a very interesting person.
I'm just going to go to the bathroom. And I'll order another drink for you. What are you having? I'm going to have a white wine spritzer.
Beer. Give me beer, will you?
Okay, yeah, I'll get you a beer. Any particular beer?
Just normal beer.
One normal beer coming up. But unbeknownst to Ivan Brady, he has left. He took some of those poison cookies with him in his bag. He has left his poison cookies in his bag. And
Dick Dastardly is quite hungry. He hasn't eaten anything all day. He's not very good at feeding himself.
The question is, does it go well and Dick Dastardly does not notice the biscuits in his bag, or does the bag open and the biscuits are revealed? Where are we on? Oh, I see. Like, why are there so many cards? Yeah, are they revealed? So it doesn't go well. I mean, yeah, it's 50-50. 50-50. Is he going to die? Yes, it goes well. So the biscuits, they are in the bag, the poisoned biscuits. Dick Dastardly is hungry, but he does not see them. He just sort of chews a bit of the coaster that he from the previous drink, thinking,
I'm really hungry. I really wish I could have something.
So there we go. It goes positively. Positively for Ivan. Right. And now we're on to the final scenes. So we're going to stop this and get it up. So the final scenes with the tilt. Nobody's actually died at that point. That's one of our tragedies. Have we dealt with everything? No, we've not dealt with the big Anchorman's dressing room. Haven't done that. Right. So, we have got, but we've left, well, we'll see what happens. Right. So, I am Florentino Combs, and the homeowner, they come in to the living room, and, no, I'm not the homeowner. Well, as it turns out, the homeowner's upstairs, and I can hear them there. But I've walked into the kitchen, and I have stopped dead rabbit in the headlights. But through the back window, I can see someone with a camera pointing in. Now, as a news anchor, this is not how I talk. As a news anchor, yes, that's the one. As a news anchor, every time I see a camera, it doesn't matter how strange the situation. Yes, I've broken into this man's house, or these people's house. Yes, I've stolen their cat, and yes, they probably are going to get up and call the police. But there is a camera in front of me with an unknown person, and so I start to perform. And of course, this is something that exudes a certain aura whenever I perform, and so the homeowner comes into the kitchen at this point, and are they amazed? Are they? Do they believe that I am going to? I say to the homeowner, I'm filming a documentary here about suburbs and cats, and you have been chosen. Does he believe this? We have just broken in the middle of the night, so it's kind of very unlikely. It's probably like no way unlikely that it works for me. This is stumbling in at the wrong moment as well, which is one of our telltale elements. No, it doesn't go well for me. The guy, we're making this film about cats, and we saw your cat, and so we've decided to film you. And oh god, I've not got another voice.
No, I don't believe this. I think you're a burglar, and I'm going to call the police. So call up the police. They're on their way. The police are on their way.
So as you can see, I say to the camera, that's the wrong accent. As you can see, I say to the camera, this is the house, and they're calling the cops on me, and that is something that is all in the work of a journalist. Negative outcome for Florentino Combs. Taylor de la Cruz, he's currently in the back. He's the one filming through the glass. So here I am. I'm filming from the other side of the glass, and I see that Florentino Combs. She's oh yeah, what? I don't know. What's she doing? She's there, and I can see that she's in trouble. But I'm more interested in the cat. The cat's just gone through the back door. I am stuck. I am uncertain what to do. And so I go crazy. I just go crazy. I'm running around in circles, and I just break through the window. And I'm like, stop! This is a hoax. This is a hoax. We've got to get out of here. We've got to go. I'm not thinking straight here. So I just grab Florentino Combs, throw her over my shoulder, and I grab the cat. Both cats. There's two cats there. I just grab them and I run away. And the two cats, they start fighting. The mob cat is better than the other cat, of course. So he just kills the white cat, but the white cat catches the big cat, and we're running down the street, and the cats are fighting, and then the mob cat is wounded, and the other cat is wounded, and I just want to escape. Does he manage to escape? Let's find out. I mean, he's already made his way down the road, so it's kind of likely that he's going to escape. Yeah, so it says, yes, I do escape. The last positive card. Do escape. So here I go, run down the street. I've got these two cats here, and they've inoculated each other. That's not the right word. Like they've put each other out. They're both asleep now because of their wounds. They've knocked each other out. And I've got Florentino Coombs over my shoulder, but she's quite heavy. But I'm quite a strong man. And I've got my camera under my arm. And I just run off into the distance. End scene. And the final scene. Fucking final scene. Fuck, what the hell? There's loads of things I haven't used yet. The Anchorman's dressing room. Okay, we can probably use that at the end. So we've got I'm Brady. He comes back from the toilet. And I say hey to
Dick Dastardly.
say hey to Dick Dastardly. Would you like to come home to my flat after we've had this last drink? Come home to my flat and have a nice time. Maybe that would be good. No, we could do that.
Okay. I mean, I've never done that before, but okay, yeah, sure, we could do this.
So off they go off to their flat. But his flat. But I haven't guessed to his flat. Oh no, I left my keys in the office. Maybe we should go back to the office. We should go to the Anchorman's dressing room. That's got a bed in it.
It's a bed. It's quite quick. But let's just take it slow, okay? This evening, okay, we could go back to the big Anchorman's office,
and in they go into the office, into the building, and do they manage to get into the Anchorman's office? We're going to have to say no. It's going to have to be negative because we've only got a negative card, and I'm going to need therefore some sort of idea. So let's grab a dice, roll a dice, and it is it's key again. There we go. Key a second time. Oh no, I can't get into the building. You see, I got this guy, and he's up for having an email with me. He's up for having an evening with me.
Yeah, up for having an evening with you.
But I can't get into the office. I'm stuck. We're stuck in the porch in the lobby downstairs. And so we just sort of sit down in the lobby and things and start chatting. It's not terrible, but it wasn't what I had in mind. Cool. So we have actually hit all of those. Oh, shit! We need to introduce the tilt element. At that moment, we're sitting outside.
Dick Dastardly. Well, I've never really had a long-term relationship. Something that I've it's just work so much, not as much as you people, of course. The anchors, you work a lot.
Yeah, we do work a lot. And at that moment, the head of the station.
Hello. I'm just walking past. You're sleeping here, are you? Oh well. Don't do it too much, sleeping on the job and all that. See you in the morning.
So now the head of the station thinks that they're sleeping there in the porch of the station. Cool. So we're now to the aftermath. So let's have a look. Florentino Coombs has 6, 7 minus 1, so. No, 6 red. So Florentino Coombs has 6 red. 6 and 7. Taylor de la Cruz. He has a 0. I don't know if it's a 0. It doesn't really matter if it's a 0 red or. He's got more. No, it's exactly the same number. So I guess we'll go for a 0 blue. Why not? 0 blue. And finally, we have so these ones, and we're going to take this. So we've got 8 blue for Ivan Brady. 8, 9. So how does this sorry tale end? Dun dun dun. For Florentina Coombs, she is currently over the shoulder of Ivan Taylor de la Cruz, and they are running through the suburbs. Aftermath. Pathetic. This didn't go well for me, and I know I'm going to suffer for it. Everyone's going to know about my malfeasance, my foolishness, my lack of common sense and decency. I have a strong feeling that I'm going to go to jail. Of course, this has not gone very well for me. I've broken into a house, and they recognise my face. They know me from television. And so, although I've been taken away by this strong and strapping tailor, who I've never really noticed before in the station, but I really think he's quite a strapping guy, and I might want something for him. But it's going to happen that over the next few days, someone is going to come to my office. A policeman, perhaps, and they are going to put me into chains. They're going to take me down to the station and say, did you break into this house? And did you steal that cat and maul it with a poor, in a fight with a mob boss cat? And I'm going to have to say yes, because that's what I did. It's really going badly for me. Then we have Taylor de la Cruz. Taylor de la Cruz. The worst thing. I'm probably not dead, but there are worse things than being dead. I'm going to take a moment and think about it, and get back to you about concerning exactly what is the worst I can imagine. I may ask you all for your advice. Yeah, I've just broken the window of a suburb house. Yeah, my camera. It's broken after all this running. I thought I'd brought all of it, and I left some of it in the suburb house. And it's not my equipment. You see, it's the station's equipment, so they're going to fire me. And I'm not going to be able to make my films because, well, I'm not going to have any equipment. Nobody will hire me in this town anymore. It's really, really bad for me. Taylor de la Cruz. Yes. And finally, Ivan Brady, who has a packet of poison cookies that we did not use. Unfortunate. It's true I made some mistakes, perhaps some very serious ones, but in the end, here I am. More or less whole, more or less broke, more or less not broke. A prisoner or dead. I always read that wrong. More or less not broke, a prisoner or dead. Let's agree to call that a win. I've met a nice guy.
Dick Dastardly.
Who lives down in the, he works down in the mail room, and, well, we have a nice time. And together we're gonna try and have a long-term relationship. It's gonna be good. I think I'm becoming a better anchorman. And because Flora de la Cruz, that's not her name, Florentino Combs, because she's gone to jail now for breaking into a suburb house and filming it, which was stupid. Well, there's a space open for head anchor. And I think I might be the head anchor. I think I've got it in me. And so it's all going well. And they all lived, well, happily ever after. No, they didn't. That was News Channel 6 calling out. The credits roll. And in the background you can see pictures of the offices and the high-rise buildings. And there's a winking cat at the end, wearing a beret and smoking a cigar. The real one that runs this city.